inaugural edition of Joe's Best Bets, which are presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm looking for 3 bets, and let's start with the total. Seattle's a 4.5-point favorite. What does the smart money say?
The spread. It's a relatively new bet. I think it has a chance of catching on. We're going to lay the 4.5 here with the Seahawks. I want to focus on that New England schedule that everyone gets so banged up about. 20 games this season, 14 against teams with a losing record. They scored 30 points per game in those matchups. Look at the 6 against teams with a winning record. Big struggles for Drake May. 8 turnovers, 27 sacks taken. Now you're stepping up in class against the number 1 defense in the NFL. Seattle wins. Seattle wins by double digits.
All right, so you like the Seahawks, but then how about May himself? Do we have a prop for him?
I'll give you 2. I like him over 37.5 rushing yards, but the focus here, the better play, is that May throws an interception. Back again to those 6 games against teams with a winning record. 4 interceptions in those games. Now you're matching up against a Seattle defense that was number 7 in the NFL in interceptions. I like Seattle to play with a lead. What does that mean? New England's trailing, which means New England's throwing the ball late. Seattle's going to be able to pin their ears back on defense. They're going to see the pass coming. If we don't have it by the fourth quarter, we're getting that pick in the fourth quarter.
All right, then give me one more.
Patriots team total, you're betting the over-under on how many points they score. 20.5 is the number. I would play under. 3 playoff games so far this postseason. The offense is generating just 15 points per game. Now you're facing a Seattle defense that's number 1 in scoring, number 1 in efficiency, number 1 in EPA. The Seahawks have given up 10 or fewer points in 5 of their last 8 games. I see them limiting what New England does, and again, winning this game by double digits.
All right, so Joe, in every way favoring the Seahawks in this Super Bowl, and despite the postseason run, Drake May has struggled against teams that were 500 or better. He was just talking about it. Same number of turnovers in 6 games against teams over 500 as compared to 14 games